Good day everyone, it's Nick here on the ZX Spectrum. I hope you're ready for chaos because this is Chaos, the Battle of Wizards, published by Games Workshop in 1985. It's a turn-based combat game, a game I shouldn't really be that good at, and I'm going to struggle with this one, I know. But if you're into like, Game Workshop characters and Dungeons and Dragons, these turn-based things, you'll love this. I'm personally going to struggle, but let's give it a fair crack of the whip. Now basically you play the part as a wizard. You can play up to 7 other wizards, even computer controlled or not. We're going to have 4, and you must blow them up or kill them by doing different spells, moving your people around, and you'll soon get the hang of this. I'm going to struggle. What wizard name can I have? Nick the Wise will go for. Oh, that don't fit in, so I can't be wise. No change there then. Let's do for something equally. Nick Cadabra, but Nicodemus. That sounds like a good wizard name. Right. So I'm going to be controlled by me. I pick what I look like from 1 to 8. Let's go for that guy with his hands up in the air. He's almost surrendering, which I'm going to be doing a lot in this game. Now you must select spells, cast spells. You can only do it once. Move your people around. You'll soon get the idea of this one. But it's one that takes quite a lot of practice. Gandalf, who's that? We'll put Gandalf. It's one that takes quite a lot of practice. If you're into these games, you probably would have loved it back in the day. Not really my cup of tea. But, yeah. Right, okay. Gandalf's in play. We need another wizardy name. Well, Rincewind from the Discworld novels by Terry Pratchett. If you're not familiar with the Discworld novels and you like humour and fantasy, you'll probably love those. There's loads of those books. Yes, right, we need a 3rd wizard. I can only think of Harry Potter at the moment. Right, that's what he looks like. Good. It did have a sequel, this one, Lords of Chaos, in 1990. So if you like this one, you'll probably like that one as well. In terms of turn-based games go, this was very popular back in the day. Why can't I do H for Harry Potter? It's just give me arrows. What's that? Right, I can do a little H, but not a big H. Why is that? Damn, I don't think Harry Potter will be joining us. Think of someone else. Oh, I don't know. We're going to make up someone. Lenny, that'll do. Lenny from The Simpsons. He was a secret wizard, and he's computer controlled as well. Right, now it's going to generate a one-screen map, and we'll be in various places on the board. Right, I'm the red one on the top left, and we must kill everyone. Right, examine the map, select. Yeah, okay. It's on the cursor keys, which are a bit weird. I'm finding navigation a bit tricky. Right, so examine spells, select spell, examine the board, which we've just done, or continue with the game. There's all our spells. By playing this for some distance, you'll know what they all do, the strength and weaknesses. Some spells you cast directly on other members of the wizards. Some you just cast next to you to create animals, and you can direct those round the map to kill people. Right, I've gone for King Cobra. I'll put that next to me, I think, and then I can direct that snake round the place to slither around and bite those other 3. Right, Gandalf's gone for magic armour. What does that do? That's turned him into I don't know, some transformer. Rincewind has gone for Pegasus. There's Pegasus there. Right, I don't know why I've done that. Lenny's gone for a magic shield as well. Right, okay. He's spell failed. Good, that's good. There is a bit of randomness to this. If you go for an over-elaborate spell too far away, the chances of it succeeding are less. So basically this is the whole game really. It's just getting used to different spells. As a kid getting into this, you would have had a bit of fun getting into different ones. I haven't really got the patience for it. I've moved my snake 1 square. Can I do anything else, or is that the end of my go? That snake's going to take ages to get anywhere. So it's about attack and defence. Keep an eye on everyone else. I should have done a few human players controlled all by me to pick on the other fella, but I didn't think of it. Right, so Pegasus is away, a snake's away, the other 2 aren't doing too much. Right, Gandalf's turn. What's he going to do? Right, Rincewind's turn. Gandalf's moved 1 square. Lenny, over to Lenny. Gandalf's gone invisible or something. Right, my go again. Yes. Now this game, if I was going to do this review to the end of the game, it could take probably about over an hour. We're not going to do it over an hour. I'm just going to give you a gist of what's going on. So there's a giant rat there, a red dragon, a couple of red dragon spells. I think when you use them they disappear, so you've got to be tactical with your spells. Don't use them too early or waste them. I've got a red dragon here. I think that can breathe fire on people by directing it round the map. There he is, there. Spell succeeds. So I've got a snake and I've got a red dragon. I've got a good army. Yeah, he's gone for a rat. Rincewind's going for a hydra spell. That failed, good. Unlucky Rincewind from Discworld. Right, and there's a bear's turned up. Right, my go. So we're all just preparing our stuff here. It's not until you're about half an hour in, I don't think, you'll be actually attacking each other by the looks of things. At least it's all on one screen, A. Yeah. What can I do here? I've only played this a few times to try and get an idea of it. Right, can I attack the... Right, I can get my dragon to attack Pegasus, hopefully. Must be a way of doing it somehow. You can only go a certain distance, that's it. Right, breathe fire on him, please, Peg. By manoeuvring your people next to the creature, they will naturally attack them. Good, boom. Oh, he's still alive. We've got his strength down by a bit. You can click on any of the other things on the map and click I for information to tell you how much strength they've got. Yeah, I could don't... Right, okay, so I torched him, but that seems to be about it. Over to you, Gandalf, in the top right. He's moving his killer rat down. Exciting stuff, eh? I never really played those gaming workshops where you have a physical map and you paint all your pieces and different armies and attack each other. Did you do that? It did look fun if you had the time. I wasn't really in that crowd, although I did belong to chess club at school for a bit. So that's as closest as I got, really. I'm more into the computers than the physical stuff. I'm sort of like talking myself into having a go here, but you can get lost, can't you, buying different bases and cannons and armies and all that sort of stuff. Lord of the Rings type gear, isn't it? Gaming workshop. Yeah, but I'm not a man to be all Sunday afternoon painting my orcs. That's not going to happen. Right, I'm probably doing a lot of stuff wrong here. If you had this back in the day, let me know. What's the tactics here? I'm sort of like going around the menus, but I don't fully know what I'm doing. Click on stuff, select spells, don't select them too early, and get into a good combat position. That's pretty much it. So that's the basis of war, but the art of war takes probably a lifetime to learn. War, what is it good for? Well, ask Gandalf. Alright, okay. There's my creations. You can press on numbers on the keyboard, it will cycle around what's owned by who. Right, law, I don't know what that means. Dark power I've gone for. I don't know what the range is on that, and I don't know what it does. Oh, the spell failed. I've ruined my dark power. Ugh. Okay, right. Gandalf's putting a wood round him, but essentially that's obstacles that I need to go round. That's a pretty good idea. So if you're ever stuck in Fantasy World or Lord of the Rings or somewhere, just magic up a load of trees round you and it will disguise you quite well. I might see if I can copy that. Now, yeah, Pegasus, he's turned into Pegasus, he's generated a bat there. Lenny is copying that wood idea from Gandalf. So there's a lot of trees developing. So the map could get quite full up after 16 days or however long you're playing it. Chaos. Yeah, right. It might be chaos a bit later on. Go Nicodemus, the greatest wizard who ever lived. Right. What am I doing here? That is, well, Rincewind is Pegasus. I don't know how he's done that. He's opened a grimoire and the spell's got into his brain and turned him into that horse. I was trying to somehow put flames on him. Yeah, I think I wasted my go there. Right. Rincewind is running into the forest, it looks. No change there, the coward. Burb, burb, burb. Ah, right. Okay. I'm starting to run out of patience now, but you've seen pretty much the game apart from the wizards dying. You can do up to 8 wizards in this, as I said before. Probably best to do 8 wizards, there'll be a lot more death a lot quicker. And the map I don't know what happens if the map completely fills up. What happens then? Perhaps it crashes. If you succeed in this game, let me know. I'm not sure what other systems it come out on. I'd imagine it come out on the other 8-bit systems, Commodore 64 and the Amstrad CPC. Imagine it did the rounds there. S for select. It's one of these games that the first time you play it, you're not going to get used to all the controls. So there's loads of controls. S select spell, then Y and M for an illusion, examine board, the cursor keys. It's like flying an airplane. This K to abort. We won't be aborting just yet. Lightning. Let's see if I can do something there. I don't know. I think everyone's out of range. I've got to move my red guy a bit closer to the other wizards. Do wizards not get on? Do they hate each other? More like warlocks, I suppose, then, or sorcerers. I don't know what the difference between a wizard and a sorcerer is. Maybe there's no difference whatsoever. I tell you what, there was a good cartoon on, talking about Dungeons and Dragons type games, called Dungeons and Dragons, where some kids went to a fairground or something. There's a dungeon master going around, they got sucked into another dimension. But I think the show ended prematurely and they never escaped. Eric was one of the coward guys, but they all had magic weapons. He had a sword or something. I think I just shot my own red dragon there. That's not clever. Don't shoot your own people. Friendly fire happens even in computer games. 8-bit. Spell failed. Well, you know, this game's going to go on for years, isn't it? I haven't got the patience to go on for years. What do you think of this one? Do you think it's got promise? Do you like it? Or do you think it's just a bit slow, really? You know, I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm not a big fan, as I said, about these style games. But for what it is, it's quite good, I guess. If you like these style of games, this is probably the best you could have got at the time. 1985. Yeah, Gandalf isn't going to get a move on. So yeah. Lenny and Gandalf surround themselves by trees. They've released monsters. I haven't done too much about releasing that red dragon and a snake. Rincewind's going backward and forward. He's attacking my red dragon, which sooner or later will be dead, I'd imagine. And there's a lot of beeping going on. Burb, burb, burb. Right. I can't have too many spells left here. Right. I'm a bit exposed. And I think it's a crime, isn't it, to get done for overexposure. Yeah, gross indecency. It's not going to be happening here. Nicodemus, fear that wizard. The Red Dragon, that reminds me of, it's a pub's called the Red Dragon. I fancy a pint now, and it is quite warm. I fancy sitting in a beer garden. Yeah. I think I've almost had enough chaos for one day. What's that? A Gryphon? Oh, Griffin, I think that meant. I thought Griffin was spelt with 2 F's. Oh man, that dragon's taking a hell of a beating. Crocodile. This can be a hell of a battle at some point, but I probably won't be here. Do you know, I think we'll leave that one there. I think you've got the gist of it. Hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Chaos, the Battle of Wizards, or the Battle of the Wizards, however, whatever magazine you're reading at the time, published by Game Workshops in 1985. Thanks for watching that one as always. If you've got any comments about this game, stuff I was doing wrong, or similar games, or anything retro, then feel free to put your thoughts below. It's that kind of a channel. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.